My fiancé said coldly. Your family can't come to our wedding, that's final. I said, okay, packed my things, and left. Then I canceled the wedding and used the place for a family party. Now she's upset and wants me to stop after seeing our happy pictures on Instagram. I'm 32 years old. This last month feels like forever. About a month ago, my fiancée Chloe, who is 30, surprised me by changing our wedding plans. We had been together 5 years and engaged for 1. Planning was going well until she said this. One Saturday, we were looking at the guest list again. I paid most for the place, called Redwood Grove. The caterers were booked, and invitations were ready. Suddenly, Chloe looked serious. Liam, I've decided your family can't come to the wedding. I was shocked. What? My family? My parents? My sister who is a bridesmaid? My aunts and cousins? Yes, all of them. They're too much. I want our day to be perfect and fancy. They don't fit. They love you. They have been nice. Why say this? They're loud and not classy. My mom agrees. It's better this way. No more talk. She said it like it was simple. I got angry fast. My parents helped us with our apartment. My sister Sarah liked Chloe. I said, there is no wedding without my family. That's final. Chloe said, don't be so dramatic. If they come, maybe we should rethink everything. She stood up. Okay, I'm rethinking. She thought she could erase my whole family just because of how they act. I didn't yell, but inside, I broke. I said, fine. I went to pack my suitcase quietly. Chloe was shocked. What are you doing? Stop it, Liam. You can't be serious. I am. This is over. We're done. You want to end us because of this. She started crying. Maybe real tears. Maybe from frustration. Her friend Zoe called me that night. Liam, Chloe is upset. You can't just leave. She wants the wedding perfect. I heard her, but telling me to leave out my whole family is cruel. She loves you. You're overreacting. Chloe's mom even said she agreed with Chloe about my family not fitting in. I don't care. Chloe made her choice. I made mine. I'm staying with my sister for now. The next Monday, I called the venue. I had already paid $25,000. The contract was in my name. I told them the wedding was cancelled. I lost the deposit, but that was okay. Then I asked, do you have that same weekend free for a big family reunion? They did, so I changed the booking to a family party and paid the rest. It felt right. Chloe's parents had paid the caterer deposit, so I told Chloe and her parents they had to handle that. Chloe lived mostly at my place, but I own it. I told her to take her stuff in 1 week. I packed it all and left it on the porch. No one came in. I felt calm, like I avoided a disaster. Did it hurt? Yes, deep down, but mostly, I felt strong. She made me choose. I chose my family and me. After that first night when Zoe called me, I didn't hear anything from Chloe or her friends. Total silence until yesterday. Then, suddenly, people started posting on social media about the family party at Redwood Grove. They were tagging me and the place. After that, my phone exploded with calls and texts from Chloe. Update 1. 2 weeks later, the family party happened. It was amazing. But not before more drama, as expected. Chloe started texting and calling as soon as she saw the posts about my family reunion at the wedding venue. On the wedding day, she blew up my phone. Liam, what is this? A family reunion at Redwood Grove? Are you crazy? This is my wedding place. You can't do this. I said, this is our place now. Me, the wedding is cancelled. Chloe, you made that clear. The venue is booked under my name, and I changed the plan. You have no say. Then she left voicemails, sometimes yelling, sometimes crying. You're trying to embarrass me. This is a cruel joke. My mom is shocked. Liam, please. I miss you. I made a mistake. It was stress. Let's talk. We can fix this. We can still get married somewhere else. Just cancel this party. Zoe called too. Of course. Chloe sent her after me again. Liam, this is really mean. Chloe is heartbroken. You're hurting her badly. She's barely eating or sleeping. Me? She was okay, hurting my whole family. She'll survive. I blocked Zoe. Then Chloe's mom, Diana, 60, called. Liam, dear, this is a misunderstanding. Chloe was just nervous before the wedding. She didn't mean to exclude your family forever. Diana, she said, end of discussion. She was clear. And you agreed my family wouldn't fit. Well, maybe a little, but canceling everything and using the venue like this, it's really rude. Liam, Chloe is very sad. You should say sorry and stop the reunion. Me? With all respect, Diana, I don't owe Chloe anything. She made her choice. The family reunion is happening. My family is excited. Goodbye. I blocked Diana. The week before the reunion was tense. I thought Chloe might show up or try something. I always had a friend with me when I was home. My sister Sarah kept me strong. The reunion was really great. The Redwood Grove, which had felt spoiled by Chloe's demands, was full of fun. Instead of a fancy, serious party, there was laughter, kids running around, my uncle playing guitar, and a big barbecue instead of tiny fancy plates. We had games and a bouncy castle for the kids, much cheaper than Chloe's ice sculpture idea. My parents were very happy. My aunts and uncles told me they were proud I stood up for them. We took lots of pictures, group shots, silly selfies, and posted them with the hashtag Family First Redwood Celebration. No wedding, just good times. The day after, my phone started buzzing again. It was Chloe, but now she sounded desperate. Chloe, text. Liam, please, we need to talk. I saw the pictures. Everyone looks so happy. My friends are asking questions. This is a nightmare. You have to say something. Tell them we postponed, that this was always a family party. Anything. You're making me look bad. You planned this to hurt me. Stop this. 10 minutes later, no reply from me. Chloe, text. You owe me for the caterer deposit. My parents paid for that. And what about my dress? Are you going to pay for that too? You mean jerk? Her sense of entitlement was unbelievable. She ruined our life, demanded the impossible, and now says I owe her money? I sent one last message and blocked her everywhere. Me, text. Chloe, you ended us when you disrespected my family. Your payments with vendors and your parents are your problem. This is the end of the discussion, just like you said before. Then I blocked her number and social media. My family had a great time. That's what counts. Losing the deposit was the best money I ever spent for peace and respect. The happiness on my family's faces was priceless. But I know this isn't over. People like Chloe don't give up easily. Final update. It's been 6 weeks since the reunion, and life is calmer now. Most drama has stopped, though Chloe's side still tries some nonsense. A week after blocking Chloe, I got a fancy letter, not from a lawyer, but on official paper, signed by Chloe and her mom Diana. It was a long demand for mediation to talk about the one-sided and mean wedding cancellation and to get money for. Chloe and her mom sent a letter demanding I pay them back for non-refundable deposits, the caterer, Chloe's dress, and the florist. They also claimed emotional distress and humiliation from my family reunion, plus a share of the value of gifts they'd supposedly returned or explained to others. Basically, they wanted me to pay for the embarrassment caused by Chloe's own decision to end things with an ultimatum I wouldn't accept. The letter threatened that if I refused mediation and compensation, they'd explore all avenues to protect Chloe's reputation, a vague but clear threat. I didn't reply. My sister Sarah, a paralegal, looked at it and just laughed, calling it amateur hour. Then Chloe, with Zoe and Diana backing her, started a smear campaign. They told mutual friends that I got cold feet, became controlling, and canceled the wedding just to shame her, leaving out her demand to exclude my entire family. Some people believed that, but when I showed them Chloe's original, end of discussion, text and the public photos from our family reunion, most shut up or apologized. The worst came 2 weeks ago. I teach coding classes for kids at a community center, and the director called me after receiving an anonymous email accusing me of erratic emotional state and aggressive online behavior, implying I wasn't fit to be around kids. The email mentioned my messy breakup and of flaunting problematic behavior online. I was shocked. It was a direct attack on my reputation and something I care about deeply. Fortunately, Mrs. Peterson, the director, knows me well. I calmly explained the situation and showed her Chloe's original text. I even offered to step back temporarily if needed. She reassured me. I've known you for 3 years. This sounds like sour grapes. Not a real concern. Don't worry, we value you here. She also promised to block any future anonymous complaints. From what I've heard, Chloe's perfect image took a huge hit when people learned the truth about her demands. Even her friends were shocked. Financially, she and her parents lost their deposits since vendors refused refunds. Diana was furious about wasting money on that ungrateful boy. The Redwood Grove venue got new family reunion inquiries after our event photos went public. And they told Chloe their contract was with me and everything was done properly. Even Zoe is starting to distance herself. As for me, I'm doing great. This ordeal was like a painful but necessary cleansing. It showed me who Chloe really was before I'd made the mistake of marrying her. My family is closer than ever because they saw me stand up for them, Sarah said. For a while, I thought Chloe was changing you. I'm glad you stayed true to yourself. I lost the venue deposit, but it was worth it for my freedom, integrity, and peace of mind. Chloe wanted a wedding without my family. She got no wedding, and my family had an amazing party in the place she tried to shut them out. She wanted end of discussion, and now she's got silence from me forever. Sometimes the best revenge is just living well and letting people face the consequences of their own entitled choices.